only scaled mammal in the world, and they are also the most heavily trafficked. Their scales are thought to have healing properties and are very sought after in the Chinese traditional medicine. This has caused the demand for pangolins to skyrocket, pushing these amazing creatures to the edge of extinction. Government and communities are taking action to protect the pangolins from the illegal wildlife trade by enforcing stricter laws, raising awareness, and supporting conservation efforts. All of this Golands cover their challenges and uncover the hope they bring to protect our most trafficked animal, the pangolins' role in the ecosystem. Pangolins function in the ecosystem as insectivores. Pangolins primarily feed on ants and termites, which regulate their populations and maintain ecological balance by regulating the numbers of small creatures and colonies. This indirectly contributes to the health and stability of other habitats. Additionally, because pangolins are excellent diggers and frequently create burrows, they serve as underground retreats, homes for small mammals, reptiles, and birds, and enhance local biodiversity. These burrowing ecosystems would be severely impacted without pangolins, possibly resulting in imbalances between predator and prey and the general health of the environment. Preserving pangolin contributes to the preservation of extinct species and the delicate balance of their environments. The entire ecosystem in which pangolin populations live benefits greatly from conservation initiatives targeted at maintaining those number threats to pangolins. The illicit wildlife trade, which is fueled by demand for scales and meats, is the main factor contributing to the collapse of the pangolin populations, which have been driven to the verge of extinction. Those remarkable creatures with their armor of scales play a very vital role in our ecosystem. So let's delve into their fascinating contribution. Pangolins primarily feed on ants and termites, acting as natural pest controllers. By keeping these insect populations in check, they help maintain ecological balance. Their appetite for ants and termites indirectly contributes to the health and stabilities of the other habitat. Imagine them as tiny gardeners, tidying up the ecosystem by slurping up mass amounts of these tiny critters. Pangolins are more than just insectivores. They're also ecosystem engineers. How? As they burrow into the ground using their trowel-like claws, they create living spaces and access their insect meals. These burrows serve as homes for other small mammals, reptiles, and birds. By enhancing local biodiversity, pangolins contribute to the delicate balance of their environment. That's not all. Their digging also aerates the soil, spreading minerals and nourishing increased plant germination. So they're like nature's caregivers, tending to the health of the land. Pangolins are also known as the guardians of the forest because they protect forests from termite destruction. By maintaining a balanced ecosystem, they ensure that the delicate web of life remains intact. Of the 8 pangolin species, 4 are found in Asia and 4 are found in Africa. In the face of threats like the illicit wildlife trade driven by demand for their scales and meat, conservation efforts become very crucial. Let's continue to raise awareness and support initiatives to prevent these incredible creatures from disappearing forever. While initiative and efforts for conservation, the enforcement of stricter laws and regulations is a crucial aspect of conservation efforts, as governments and conservation organizations recognize the urgent need to protect pangolins and have launched various initiatives to combat illegal wildlife trade and conserve pangolin population. These initiatives encompass a range of approaches including habitat protection, research, law enforcement, and community engagement. Many nations have outlawed the hunting, raiding, and ingestion of the pangolin, and those found guilty of trafficking them face very harsh penalties. These laws serve as a deterrent and sabotage illegal wildlife trade. Conservation organizations regularly participate in research and monitor a better understanding of Congo and population and their ecological needs. In addition to taking legal action against the illicit wildlife trade, more habitat preservation plays a crucial role in pangolins gain a better understanding of Congo in population and their ecological needs. In addition to taking legal action against the illicit wildlife trade, more habitat preservation plays a crucial role in Pangolin conservation. The more information is needed to build successful conservation methods and identify important regions for habitat protection in order to preserve their natural habitat and give them conditions that they need to flourish. Protected areas and reserves have been set up in these areas not only to offer sanctuary pangolins, but also to sustain a variety of other species that rely on healthy. Key elements of pangolin conservation initiative also include community involvement in education. Local populations that cohabit pangolin ecosystems are frequently invited to participate as partners in conservation efforts. By including these people in pangolin preservation campaigns, their expertise and customs can be used to encourage significantly impacted by reliance on Pangolin goods through a combination of law enforcement, research, habitat protected, and community engagement conservation activities. Some conservation organizations working to protect pangolins. Several organizations are dedicated to pangolin conservation.
First on our list is the organization known as Save Pangolins. This notable group raises awareness and supports conservation efforts for the world's most trafficked mammals. Collaborating with the Wildlife Conservation Network, Save Pangolins ensures that 100% of donations go directly to the protection of pangolins. Next, we have the Pangolin Conservation Group. With a specific focus on the preservation of pangolins, this organization utilizes online donations to fund their crucial conservation initiatives. Their dedicated efforts are a beacon of hope for these unique mammals. The third organization we will discuss is the Pangolin Crisis Fund. Committed to the conservation of pangolins, your donations to this organization contribute directly to safeguarding these remarkable creatures. Their mission is clear: to prevent the extinction of pangolins. Coming in at number 4 is the World Wildlife Fund. Known globally for their conservation efforts, this group protects endangered species, including pangolins. Work is not limited to just safeguarding these mammals, but also extends to protecting their habitats and promoting sustainable practices. Last but certainly not least, we have the International Union for Conservation of Nature, or IUCN. Known for assessing the conservation status of species worldwide, their work informs conservation strategies for pangolins and other threatened species. By supporting these organizations, we can collectively make a difference in preserving pangolins and ensuring their survival. Each contribution, no matter how small, aids in the fight against extinction. Thank you so much for joining us today. Remember, every like, share, and subscribe helps spread the word and garner more support for these incredible organizations. You have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to leave them below. Care, God bless, and we'll see you in the next video.